Beck's Final Exam. I'm Greg Gutfeld, co-hosting with Glenn today, who's taking part in a quiz show along with some of his loyal viewers.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm all about quiz shows.
You certainly are.
You know me.
You spend your mornings just in front of the TV with your,
That's all
your
I do.
shawl. You have your homemade shawl, don't you?
That's what I do.
Yeah.
And I keep the room uncomfortably hot.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
soak your feet in Ovaltine.
That's, well, not every day.
Yeah. Weird. Okay, this next category, animals and edibles. The audience is playing. What type of birds did Glenn once have on the show to get the White House's attention?
Evan.
Doves.
The carrier pigeons?
Yeah, same
Yeah,
thing.
I think that's really.
Either way-
Doves, pigeons, what difference does it make?
Either way, they taste
I
great.
can't tell it all outside.
All right, next one, animals and edibles. Which guest brought his own jar of peanut M&Ms and ate them during a satellite interview as Glenn and...
John.
Chuck Norris.
Very good.
Chuck Norris.
Yes.
Good.
You know that he can make them melt by staring at them. Fun fact. All right. Next one. Glenn delivered his own State of the Union earlier this year with the help of a bunny rabbit and this power tool.
Chainsaw.
It is a chainsaw. Interesting, Glenn. Not going to say you have problems. All right.
But
I am.
That bunny was delicious.
Yeah. Tasty. Animals and edibles. Again, in September 2010, Glenn wore an apron that said, "I am a baker, not a blank," and used what kind of dessert in his food display?
Cherry pie.
Cherry pie?
Half right.
Pie?
What did it say? I'm a baker.
Not a what? Oh.
Time's running out.
I don't even remember this episode.
No.
I'm a. I don't.
All right. I'm just going to end it now.
Yeah.
I'm a baker, not a divider. And generic pie was used. Why do you hate pie?
I don't.
You're a pie hater.
Love pie.
You're a pie
It's
hater.
all coming back to me now. I remember that shelf with all the pies underneath. That was a good episode.
People who hate pie hate America, Glenn. Okay. What was final for animals and edibles? What was the name of the dead, stinky fish Glenn used on the show to expose the...
Larry.
Hello, Larry.
Larry's good.
Yep. Hello, Larry. Hello, America.
Your staff must love you, by the way. Who do you force to get this stuff for you?
At this point in the show, in the first couple of about the first year and a half, the people on the show they'd come in and they'd be like, "What do I have to find today?"
Yeah.
My favorite is the only way you can do a show like this is to do it in New York. My favorite is when I asked somebody at about 3:30, I need, quote, "I need lederhosen. Quick."
You act like that's not the first time. All right. We could listen to this story forever, or we could play the game.
Let's play the game.
Okay. Socialist Sweethearts. It's a new segment. Again, it's the audience. These socialist sweethearts met in the Big Apple and used their sparks to spark a class rebellion.
Bill Ayers and Bernadine Dorn.
What?
Yeah.
Clintons.
Hang on, you can't shout it
No.
out. Let's go here, John.
I can't reset. There you go. There we go. We got
What did you say? Oh, Bill Ayers and Bernadine Dorn. Yes, you're right.
All right.
Oh, look at them. They're so sweet.
They really are.
Yeah.
All right. This radical relationship ignited in the 60s and turned explosive in the...
Bill Ayers and Bernadine Dorn.
Yeah. Team Hope.
Do you think you could have telegraphed that a little more? Wouldn't you hate to live near them? Oh, terrible people. All right. He's the convicted felon who helped conceive of Obamacare in jail. She's the socialist lawmaker who admits...
John.
Robert Creamer and Jan Schakowsky.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Nicely done.
See, jail is good for some people. It really is.
Obama.
Yeah, three meals?
Yeah.
A roommate?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy thinks animals should be able to sue you. She's an anti-Israel advisor to Obama who could be the next Secretary of State.
Cass Sunstein and Susan Powers. Samantha Powers.
Samantha Powers.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Can you imagine? I mean, If you weren't watching this show, do you think you would know any of this stuff?
If animals could sue, you'd be in big trouble.
And he's trying to make that happen.
Yeah. What kind of lawyer would you get? I don't know. The scales of justice. All right. Socialist sweetheart's last one. Terrible pun. Glenn couldn't get her to call him because she was too hung up on him, a hotshot lawyer in the White House.
Anita Dunn and Greg Craig.
Half. You get half a point. First part's right.
Second part? Yes.
No.
I don't.
All right, I gotta do that. It was Anita Dunn and Bob Bauer. Bob Bauer. All
I
right.
don't even remember him. I'm going to go with Mao. Every time I'm going with Mao. Mao.
Mao's the answer to everything.
Back at it. It really is. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Back at his.
All right, we got to take a break. Up next, more of Glenn answering questions that he should know.
Oh no, that's
It's embarrassing.
Not gonna be good. No, that's
You're
not
embarrassing.
good. I know.